What is up, guys? Poledoo here. Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Fates. This is our little mini-series where we play through all of the DLC maps in an LP-style format. We are in the middle, or we just began the Heirs of Fate DLC with number 1, Endless Dream, so it's time to head on into number 2, Realms Collide. Last time, we met up with Kana, Mitama, Selkie, Kiragi.
I shall tell you a story of another realm that I will never forget.
Kiragi and Hisame. And we fought Valites. And there was an evil Percy, an evil Soleil, an evil Valoria, an evil Ignatius, and an evil Siegbert. And then Azura popped up and said some things, and then Shigure had a little monologue with some ominous, vague stuff. Now we're here. So, let's see what goes on.
Shortly after Kana took up the noble Yato, a dragon's roar shook the town streets. If the town had residents before, they were nowhere to be seen now. The only people about were other children forced from their deep realms. To the east, a prince wandered with only his retainers for company. In the west, a callow butler encountered a knight-errant upon her unruly horse. From nearby came the cry of a dragon crazed with grief. The wretched soul was none other than a second Kana.
Okay, I've seen screenshots of both Kanas. So I kind of knew this was coming, but like, why and how? Universes, man.
This isn't working, Dwyer!
Well, this is the damnedest thing. You'd think we'd be making some dent in him by now.
I just don't have any other ideas but to try and knock some sense into him. Well, it's worth one more try at least. Hey, Blockhead, turn human again already!
So I believe this is male Kana.
Oh no, hitting him didn't make him any less angry. I'm out of ideas now. You sure he wasn't a dragon when you first saw him, right?
Yes.
Right. I saw this kid in the distance, hanging his head and sobbing, but as soon as I approached him, he started glowing and turned into that.
What would make a dragon cry?
Maybe something sad happened to him. I wonder if he's lost his parents. Like us.
Speak for yourself, Buster. My father isn't dead. We just got separated as I was escaping my deep realm. That's all. Why didn't you say your father stayed behind to make sure you got away too? Or didn't you say your father stayed behind to make sure you got away too? I refuse to believe they're dead.
Well, there's no proof to the contrary. Last I saw my father, he was swamped by so many enemies it'd take a miracle to...
Let's quit our talk, Dwyer. One more word and you'll get the pokey end of my spear.
That won't be necessary. Please don't hit me. I happen to like wearing clothes. Which is referencing her personal skill, just has a chance to strip people of their clothes for some reason.
Then quit with the silly talk. Our dads are alive and we're going to rescue them. End of story. I just think about how great it'll be to catch up with them after all this time.
Let's not start daydreaming until we've dealt with this guy.
I'm not used to having to wrestle Avel into behaving, but this is a whole other story.
The real problem is all this commotion is bound to draw attention. It won't be long now before those strange soldiers spot us here. After all the trouble we've had getting away, now we're standing still waiting for death. Damn you, Father. If I was going to die, I'd rather have done it fighting at your side. Oh, I thought that was just gonna thrust us into battle. I was like, what? Okay, so Forrest is here. Alone? Probably not? I don't know.
Has anyone had the first notion of where we are?
Nina! Yes! Okay. Forrest and Nina. Awesome.
I don't recognize any of this. You sure you're reading that thing right,
Okay, and Ophelia's here. Okay.
The guidance of the sacred Starshine Courts never falters, nor does my impeccable interpretation of its divine mandate. We'll be fine. I have it on my mystic authority that we're headed for the Southern Cross. That all sounds fine enough, and you do seem confident, but I'm starting to have second thoughts about trusting our fate to a plain old rock. Excuse you, this is no mere rock. This is an arcane jewel that grants second sight to those attuned to it, such as any... Right, but to be clear, this is just the backstory made up for it, right? Well, from a certain blinkered, factual perspective, yes, but... Oh dear. And all these directions we've been following are made up gobbledygook too. This is hopeless. The three of us finally meet up, only to go nowhere fast. I'm sorry. No, don't be. Your directions were as fine as any other when we have no goal in mind. That's a lovely stone, Ophelia. You seem to set great store by it.
You seem to set... Okay, I read that right. Okay.
Thank you. It was a gift from my father. He gave it to me as a good luck charm as I was escaping my deep realm. He told me to go through first and not worry, since he'd follow soon after. He looked directly in my eyes, and as he said it, paying no heed to the enemies he fought. Not even when he was surrounded on all sides did he ever flinch. He was so cool. It almost brought tears to my eyes.
Ophelia.
I believe with all my heart that he would never succumb, but despite my best efforts, sometimes I can't help but allow doubt to creep in.
Don't let that little voice throw you, Ophelia. I'm sure he's fine. My story is another variation on yours. When news of the war's end reached me, I hoped my parents would come claim me. But on the day I was due to leave for home, those monsters awaited me instead. Astride my noble horse as I rode for my life, I found the Brynhilder along the path. I can't imagine Father would have cast it willingly aside. I fear the worst.
Forrest! Come on, you two, don't let your imaginations run away with you. Did you actually see them die? No, so you can't lose hope. Look on the bright side. A father like mine won't be mourned much anyway.
Damn. I don't know how to say that word. Gouch? I don't know what that word is. Never seen it before.
It doesn't suit you. No, I mean it. There's no polite way to say. My dad was a selfish jerk. He hardly ever visited me until he suddenly got it in his head to risk his life for me. He's there for 5 seconds before yelling at me to leave while he covers my escape. Being afraid he's dead is the most I've thought about him in years. This is so typical of him. Nothing but bad news every time.
Nina, I'm sorry. I spoke out of turn without taking your feelings into account.
No need to apologize. Heck, I wish he'd helped Lord Leo instead of saving me. Just think, then you never have to go through all this.
Perish the thought. I don't know what I'd do without yours and Ophelia's company. You've been looking after me ever since the three of us set out. That's the last I want to hear about wishing you hadn't been saved. Now let's put our heads together and figure out a plan to save our parents.
You got it, boss.
What the... Oh, was that a roar I just heard?
Oh gods, there's a dragon on the loose! It's not alone. I count at least 5 of those no-good troops surrounding it. You do? Where? How could my second sight have failed me? Don't beat yourself up over it. Us thieves are trained to spot things we shouldn't.
Some of those people around the dragon, I don't think they're its enemies. They may be in danger as well.
The way things are going, they're all going to get themselves killed. What's your call, Forrest? Save them or keep on walking. As your retainers, we follow your lead either way. Though if you want my sage and cutting counsel, it would be better to help them.
Then that is what we shall do. Even in the face of such terrible opposition, we can't watch them die before our eyes. It would be a disgrace to the bloodline of Nor.
Well put. Gird yourselves and prepare to do glorious battle for, Team Forest. We'll be behind you all the way.
Very gracious of you, but please don't strain yourselves on my behalf.
Whatever you say, boss.
So... Oh. Wait, this map. Wait. Defeat either of the indicated bosses to open an escape route. I don't understand the logic in these maps. You show the background being, what was it, like Sheev? Is that... It's the map where, like, in Birthright you fight Camilla, and in Conquest you fight, Reina, Takumi, and Scarlet. And now we're in the Hoshiden Castle throne room. Victory breach with all units. And I can use Feral Dragon Kana? Okay. So, I saw some... Okay, so Sophie's here. Dwyer's a troubadour, so only healing. We got Nina, Ophelia, and Forrest here. We got a Swordmaster. We got... Okay, so each of the bosses... There's one up here. We got Asugi. And then over here I saw Rajat. There's also a chest here, which Nina, I'm assuming, has Lock Touch. Yeah. Who else is here? We got Kaldori. The chest behind her. Breach with all units. Did it say defeat both or defeat one or the other? Is this... I don't know. And then, yeah, Shiro. I am not entirely sure where to begin. I mean, I guess this side? Or do we run away from this side? I don't know, there's a lot of enemies on this side. Oh, Midori's here too, I didn't even notice her. And, ooh, dragon herbs, nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna go left. But, ooh. So Ophelia, we got Mistletoe, or the fake Mistletoe. Mistletoe. Oh, and Forrest is promoted. Okay. So if I go here... Lightning, that's a brave, right? Yeah, after using combat. Magic skill -2. Okay. So 18 plus 9, that's a kill. And then equip the shining bow and wait there. Over here, got a worm slayer to watch out for. Okay. So 20 damage. Which... I can Steel Lance. Let's pair up so we don't get hit with a dual strike. We do 20 damage here. We're gonna take 9 in return. We strip the guy. And then Kana can finish this guy off. Okay. And alright. This looks like a rather difficult map. Like, there's so many enemies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Force as a heal. Alright, Nina took you down, so we... Oh, we can talk. I believe we can talk and then act afterwards, so we'll talk to Sophie.
It'll all be okay.
Are you alright? Yikes, who are you? My name is Forrest. I'm no enemy. We came investigating the Dragon's Roar. When I say we, I refer to my friends Nina and Ophelia here. What can you tell us about this dragon, Poor guy, he was like that when I got here. I wish I knew what happened. I tried to knock some sense into him, but I didn't get too far with that approach. It seemed a shame to abandon him, though, so I'm staying by his side. That's very noble of you. But you see, our enemy has noticed the dragon's presence and is closing in. If you don't move quickly away, I'm afraid you will meet a swift end here. That explains all the yelling and marching sounds. Am I going to die here? Worry not, we have an escape route in mind. If we can break through their ranks, there's an exit to the north. Step lively. Whew, will do. I'm Sophie, by the way. The Mooney troubadour over there is Dwyer. She did say Mooney. Okay, yeah. Sophie and Dwyer, I'll remember that. Please make your acquaintance. Same here. I'm so excited to have another girl on the team. Well, about that. Oh, I didn't mean you. I was talking about that beautiful filly of yours.
Filly? Is that a nickname for a horse? I guess? That's what I'm assuming. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Worm Slayers on top of Worm Slayers. Okay. Well... I guess let's go for lightning. And then come here and finish off with forest. And then heal up Kana. Oh, shit, 19. Neither of them will die, but 18 speed. Oh. They're both gonna get doubled. So 19 minus 8 is 11 times 2. You'll live. But you probably won't. Let's see, 19 minus 4, or minus 5 is 14. That's 28, so I do have shelter, and I will be using it. Alright, we got a steel club with certain blow and Pavis Spearfighter. Do both of you have Worm Slayers? Yes. Okay. Sword, I guess. 21 damage, huh? Six damage. Do I have to land the hit? $23 damage. Okay, so I can take a hit from a Worm Slayer. I'm gonna go for this. The hit rate's not great. Okay, I was like, but I need to land it. Okay, and then I can go here. 19, 12 is a guaranteed 12. Nina. This is nasty. Like, it just began and it's already like everyone's on their last leg. If I'm not careful. Like, Sophie has to live this. 9 defense, which... don't know if if that'll happen, but goddamn, I'm gonna hope it does. Okay, that takes care of that guy. Got Harry fast, or lay low and wait for things to settle down. I don't think I can win without you. There's way too many enemies. I think I'm gonna reset, and I'm gonna be right back, because I honestly don't think I can get through this without Sophie. So, 1 second. Okay, so I've reset maybe like 6 times already. And it's because getting this set up is so unforgivable. Like, one wrong move, and someone will die. So this is, I killed the Worm Slayer, the 3 Worm Slayers, you know, the 2 samurais here, the 2 samurais have started here, and then this guy and the axe guy came after me, and the axe guy looks like he died on counterattack, so now this guy is all that's left. But the 2 ninja from this room are after me now, so it's more running away. But let's take this guy down. We do 20 damage there. Let's unhighlight you. Come down here. Shining Bow takes that guy down. Alright. We really need to heal. Now Shiro's moving. God, there's no... there's no break at all. And it's really upsetting. I can one-shot, so I will. Okay. Ooh. 16. Can I one-shot with anyone? There's 19. What if I transfer Dwyer over to Forest? Can I do 20 damage now? Do 21 if I land the hit. I'm gonna go for it. I feel like it's worth going for. A lot of my resets were because I was missing, 80%. So those are always fun to miss, Let's heal up. Probably gonna attack doesn't attack Forest, surprisingly. Attacks Nina instead. Which is not good, because that's another debuff for the incoming Shiro. Let's heal. Come over here, transfer Dwyer back over. Heal. Okay, so you have 15 speed. Won't double. You have Seal Defense, which is nasty. You have Vantage. You have Duelist Blow, which is your personal skill. Noble Curse when supported by a damaged unit. Okay, so that's not going to do anything. But 28 minus 14 will live. So I might as well get some counterattack damage going. Or not, because he has the fucking Raijinto, which is range. Okay. What is this? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get away with Kana. This is disgusting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually disgusting. Like, I got away, but what is that doing for me? Nothing. I think I have to block him in and just hope. I'm at full health with Nina. This is disgusting. Why? The ramp in difficulty from map 1 to 2 is ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh boy. I'm resetting again, apparently. Like... the only way I see this working out is if I wall right here. But even then... he just hits me from a range, so I'm just healing to live and nothing else. This is ass. We did some damage, I suppose. My Iron Sword does more than the weapon triangle weapon. Oh. Or has better accuracy than weapon triangle weapon. This is so fucked. Like, why? What did I do to deserve this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Didn't land it. Okay, I'll be back whenever I figure out what the fuck to do to this guy. Because right now, I have no clue. Not a clue. Getting really salty because this map, minus this guy so far, has been doable, just difficult, which is fine, but then there's this bullshit, so that's fun. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Got it. Don't let Shiro leave his... Don't let him leave his stoop. Don't let Stoop Kid leave his stoop. Because we have the same rules that apply to Chapter 25 of Conquest. The chamber saves you. Outside of the chamber does not save you. So we can do 13 damage to him. He does 19 in return. We kill him. He's probably gonna proc Vantage. He's dead. The fact that that shit happened, I came back. I was like, he's dead. You know, I'll show his death on screen. Vantage crit. But he's dead. So, from here, where do we go? No clue. We have to kill either or. I would like to see what's in both chests. I really would. There... I mean, something tells me one side is a lot like this. Well, this has the Hall of Death, which they have brought back, it seems. So I don't know the best place to go from here. I think I want to take out this left side first. So let's head off this way. Separate. Transfer. Separate. Alright. No one else is moving. I'm hoping that that middle room was the only room that moved. But we'll find out the hard way, I'm sure. So this isn't as bad once you figure out Stoop Kid I was thinking he can't leave his stoop. He needs to leave his stoop, and you need to take his stoop. That's what needs to happen. Alright. So, we got a Steel Yumi. Saw is a range. Okay, it's not range. So, Steel Yumi. Saw is 7 might, Steel Yumi is 12 might. Can I test? No. Well. In that case, if anyone... Well, how much speed you got? 10? Okay, you won't double Sophie. And then we can... we can use Gentle Om, we can heal her to full. I don't know if Gentle Om stacks or not. We've got 2 of them right then and there. What other personal skills? Let's see. Grants crit. Okay. And then yours, 15% of HP. Dragonstone, so that can't do much. Okay, so comes in, 7 damage, and okay, so this one's moving in now too. Got it. So 10, 17, 16, 14, Okay, we'll do 14 damage here, and then we should be fine. Oh, we get the crit. About time I get something good. This map has been killing me. Okay, so you're down. And we got the same exact thing coming from this side now. I'll have Kana baited in. I mean, it's moving, so I'm assuming it's not really gonna matter. Okay. So, same thing. Sword. And we're not getting experience, so it's not gonna matter a whole lot. We have 100% accuracy here. So we'll take it down with Ophelia. There we go. Alright. So where to go from here? Rajat. Your personal skill, attacking an enemy this unit previously fought in this battle, +4 to damage dealt. Okay. Cord under my tire, had to fix that. Okay. So that's kind of scary. I guess the best course of action would be to pull in one ninja at a time. I really don't know. If I did that, switch over here, heal. We got the Gentle Ohm boost. Okay. So we're gonna pull this one in. Okay, so they both moved, so let's unhighlight. Okay. So, ninjas, that kills. And then... might be, well... if I did this. Oh, wait. That was not what I wanted to do. Well. I'll just let the ninja attack Forest. Forest kills. Okay. So... Tiger's Spirit is coming in next. 21 res, 1410. I think I'm gonna give this talisman to Kana. Just so everyone has at least double digits in res. Is our res debuffed? By 3, yeah. Okay. Well... if I sat here, used a concoction, kind of seems like a waste. If I go here, equip the iron bow, transfer Sophie away, separate. I bait... oh wait, but that... okay, Rajat didn't move, and this guy didn't attack. Oh, because he can't do damage to me! Aha, but he moved, interestingly enough. Okay. So we kill that guy. Then we got Rajat. Let's... okay, you don't move. Okay, so... I guess next step is to gear up to take out Rajat? Part of me wants to try and bait her. Let's see, 14 speed. Shouldn't double. 25 attack. Can do 15. I'm gonna go here. Mistletoe. Okay. So Rajat... oh! Well, that's one way to do this, I suppose. Switch, chest, rescue. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, so now... Okay. So that is that guy. Ooh, okay, so ninjas are that spot. Okay, so steel club. Let's highlight that guy. So, hit by steel club, so on the pillar with an iron lance, since we're playing Clue or something when I say that, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, let's put Forest there. Kana here. And everything is moving in. Why is your defense so freaking high? You're dead. Oh my gosh, they all moved in though. That was not a part of the plan. Don't mend. No, no, no. Pair up. And then Draconic Rage is a... I mean... It does the damage, but there is a Wormslayer sitting right there. So I think I'm just gonna go over here. Use a Vulnerary. Okay. The debuffs. Okay. So I can start... Well, you have Kodachi. I can start picking a... This is what I'm talking about. I've reset from because of that shit. Ugh. Doesn't kill. Guess I'm just gonna do that. Shining Bow does kill. Let's move Kana. We're just gonna tank this. Sophie, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so Kodachi Man is down. Let's do that. That. Wormslayer is down. Okay, so now we got Guard Naginata, a Steel Club, and a Steel Shuriken. Can I one-shot the Steel Shuriken? I sure can. I can come over here, 10 damage from you, 15 from you, that is death. 17 plus 22. Let's see, 22 minus 14 is 6, 8 plus, so 8, and then 17, 3, 8 plus 3 is 11. That's how much damage Kana will take, which is fine. That is fine. So I am going to separate, call it good. I don't know that I want to clear both sides anymore. I really don't know. I feel like I might get bonus for killing both. I'm not entirely sure. After we kill this side, I'm actually gonna check. I'll break away and check. So... Kana taking down the Guard Naginata. I can go over here. Nina destroys with the Shining Bow. There we go.
Done already?
Okay. Separate. Alright. So now we got Midori. Enemy Midori. Level 10 Apothecary. Her personal skill grants plus 20% to trigger rate for all this unit's luck-based skills. Not gonna matter, because both of her skills have to do with taking potions. So all we have to really worry about, she's really, really slow for whatever reason, but all we really have to worry about is the 25 damage, which probably isn't going to be an issue. Like, just in case it ends up being an issue, here's +2 to defense. Let's see, what I say, 25. So I'll take 15, I live on 3, and I will fire right on back. I'll heal up with Dwyer just to be on the safe side. And I will get everyone kind of at the ready. Alright, so Midori didn't come after us. Okay. If that's the way it's gonna be, I will sit here. See, like, Midori can move, so I'm afraid to initiate an attack or, like, move people in. So I'm gonna let Midori make the first move. 13 damage. We hit for 20. What is our accuracy? Alright, fire is... Okay, here... Okay. I'm moving in Dwyer for backup, just in case I miss. But, I have 100% accuracy with Dwyer sitting there now, so... Goodbye, evil Midori. And all that is left on this side is Asugi. We got the dragon herbs. And I'm moving on in. Alright. So, 5, 12. Okay, you have higher resistance than defense. So if I go here, switch... oof. Kinda nasty. And his one is... Okay. He's a flame shuriken. I see it. I definitely see it. So this does 10. Flame shuriken is gonna do even less. So if I sit here with the iron bow... And... Dwyer... Here, Ophelia, Forest. I believe we will be fine. So I'm going to end the turn. He attacks Nina. Nina hits back. Okay. So we're debuffed. We are debuffed, which is probably fine. I'm going to transfer Sophie over to Nina. I'm going to heal Nina. And with Sophie, we now... can kill if we land. What is our backup strat if we don't? We really don't have one. Well, let's go for it.
I won't mess up this time.
Okay, so we did land it. And that opens both sides. Now I wonder, will the enemies react to having the door open? Yes. Yes, they will. Alright. Well, give me 1 second. I'm gonna break away, and I want to see what the chest is, and I want to see if there's a reason that we should kill them. If there isn't, then I'm not. So 1 second. Okay, so I looked it up. Both chests are actually rescue staves, and they have no bearing on your reward. So we are just going to get ready to run. Alright, so escape. 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 They can't reach us. And we get the chest key, which doesn't matter, so escape. You know, Okay, I was wondering if it was gonna work like some of the other escape maps where paired up units, they both go away. They did. I was worried for a second. It's like, maybe I should have separated, but it was too late. But we did it. Kind of a rough map. It took quite a lot of trial and error to figure out a strategy for getting the initial... Like, once you get your foot in the door, and this one, it seems the rest of it can go kind of, you know, smoothly. But dealing with Shiro and his bullshit, with getting, you know, Kana and everyone else together is... I feel that's the main challenge of this. The rest isn't that bad. But anyways,
did everyone make it through in one piece, more or less? Yes, I'm still keeping body and soul together. We made it, somehow. Oh, don't look now, but something's going on with the dragon.
what?
Ow!
Greetings.
Welcome back to the world of the bipedal.
I like that.
What happened to me? You transformed into a dragon. It was a remarkable sight to behold. Huh? I was a dragon? I don't remember that. I didn't do anything bad, did I? Please tell me I didn't hurt anyone. No worries, it was just a mini rampage. You didn't attack any of us. Okay. So, why were you scaly? A wizard's curse? The bite of a were-dragon? I don't know. I just remember being really sad. Some scary-looking people came to my home, and my mama, she stood between me and them. Don't tell me. Let me guess. She told you to run while she stayed behind. Yeah, how did you know? She gave me her sword and said to go far away. I've always wanted to fight like my mama, so I've been practicing with my sword. But she didn't need me, but when she needed me, I was too afraid to do anything. I left my mama behind, alone. Then I guess I walked out of here and fell asleep.
I bet we can fill in the rest. Oh wait, why? I bet we can fill in the rest.
I know how upset you must be, Dwyer, and I went through the same thing.
Reading.
I know how upset you must be. Dwyer and I went through the same thing. How tragic! Yep, strange enemies separated from our parents. Save yourselves, all of it.
Yes.
There's more going on here than any of us realize. There must be some reason why all of us were attacked at once. A dragon's strength would go a long way towards helping solve the mystery. Used judiciously, I think it could be just what we need to save our parents. But if I can turn into a dragon, why couldn't I do it before? Why now and not when my mama needed me? Please, calm down.
No.
It's not enough that I saved myself. I should have saved Mama too. It's because of me that she's...
I think we're about to have an angry dragon on our hands.
Sorry to do this.
I'm sorry, this hurts me more than it will hurt you.
What is Forrest gonna do? What? You just used Brynhildr on him?
Ouch! I hate to be so brutish. I did try to go as easy on you as possible, but you must understand that time does not flow in reverse. You can still help your mother, but only by looking forward, not back. None of us could help our parents, and yet you don't see us frozen with grief. None of you? Yes, without exception, each of us left our parents behind to fight for us. But rather than weep over our loss, we keep hope alive of finding them. I expect you feel alone without your mama, but we're here for you now. So dry those eyes. You're a brave warrior in our stalwart band now. A brave warrior? Me? I don't see any other little dragons here, do you? Ha! That would be silly, huh? Thanks, everyone. I won't cry anymore, and I promise I'll learn how to control my dragon powers. If I do that, can I join your team?
Of course.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll try really hard.
Ah.
Oh?
So he does have the Yato. He has a controlled dragon powers. He doesn't have a dragon stone. Unless someone's gonna pop in and give him one.
Creature's never seen my father's Brynhildr glow like this before. My sword's glowing too! Do you think it's because it's close to your book? Whoa!
So, is this the Grim Yato? Or is that after this?
The Yato changed shape!
It is Grim. Okay.
You don't suppose, could this be the legendary Grim Yato? What did you call it? My father told me about the sacred weapons of the world once. The Golden Blade Yato, upon exposure to one, upon exposure to one, becomes the Grim Yato. I suppose the Royal Tome Brynhildr qualifies as one of these. A second sacred weapon, if we had one, would achieve the Shadow Yato.
The Grim Yato and the Shadow Yato?
All right.
Okay. I know I can open this fight now that I have this sword.
I look forward to your contributions. Dang, you know when you've got a cool magic sword when... Or know you've got a cool magic sword when it glows. My maiden heart flutters at the sight. And the Grim Yato, I couldn't have named it better myself. Nice. The two of you come together and literally sparks fly.
Is that all Stop it. Is that all you can think about even now?
Welcome aboard. At any rate, I'm thrilled to gain another ally. That's strange. We haven't introduced ourselves yet, but I almost thought... my head...
Okay.
Forrest, are you okay? I'm fine. I just felt a splitting pain in my head for a moment. But you know my name, I see. I take it my reputation precedes me? Huh? Don't be weird, Forrest. Of course I know your name. And without me having properly introduced myself? I take it you overheard it while in dragon form? Is this not a joke? What's going on here? Hey, Sophie, Dwyer, Ophelia, Nina too. What happened to Forrest? Why did he forget who I am? Are we supposed to know each other already? Because I don't remember introducing myself to you. So how do you know my name? This isn't funny, Nina. Of course I know your name. Don't tell me you forgot me too. It's me, Kana. Kana. That name does sound kind of familiar for some reason.
Does it? I don't think I've ever met anyone called that before.
What? Come on, everyone. Why can't you remember who I am?
Have my support.
It's alright, Kana. Once this is over, they will all be restored to normal, along with their memories they've lost.
So, spooky ghost Azura again? Alright. The story... Maybe it'll, like, tie together and be decent by the end of it, but so far it's not very solid.
Azura, is it really you? Yes, so, you remember me. Sure, you were a good friend of my mama, right? But why are you all glowy? All right, I think I remember. After the war, you... now I can't remember what I was going to say. How come? May have less time than I hoped for. You'll soon forget me too, just as the others did. Just as everyone has forgotten you. Did we forget Kana? I feel like I would remember doing that. Inconceivable! As he is my friend. His name is etched into the Companion Compendium. Though, I seem to have neglected to bring it with me from my deep realm.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry, Kana. Though you clearly remember me, I don't recall you. It's okay. It doesn't sound like there's anything you can do about it. I remember you all, and that's good enough for me. I won't let it get to me. After all, I have the Grim Yato now. Plus, I can turn into a dragon. I regret to tell you that it would be dangerous for you to transform now. Without more control over your dragon form, you could go berserk again. Really? Aww. But I have a solution.
Okay. As I guessed Azura would pop in and give him a dragon stone, but I wanted to see what would happen.
I'll crystallize your impulse to transform into a dragon. That way, you won't give into it and become a dragon against your will.
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
Thank you, I'll take good care of it. I have faith that you will. Here's what I don't get. You said we'll forget things, but what things? Because I still remember my father and all my time I spent in the Deep Realm. My memories of home are just as vivid, and I still recognize Ophelia and Nina. Why is it that Kana is the only sticking point in my memory? It does seem strange, doesn't it? Pardon? Perhaps it isn't memory loss at all. Maybe you've never met this Kana Maybe you've never met this Kana who met you. I couldn't really say. Memories aren't something you collect intentionally, nor do you abandon them deliberately. It's like rain. It falls where it will, forms pools, and then evaporates. The next day, there's no trace of the water that was there. Is there no way to stop ourselves from forgetting things? There has to be! Unfortunately, I don't know of a way. If one exists, you must find it yourselves. I could tell you the truth now, but it would only evaporate from your minds. The only thing to do for now is to press onward.
No need to worry.
Don't worry, as I said, your memories will be restored once this is all over. But even if they aren't, it's practically the same as never having known. From your perspective, there will be nothing to be sad about. Nothing to be sad about? Forgetting one's friends is the most dire tragedy!
Yeah, if everyone you know forgets you, you might as well be dead. Jesus, that's grim.
True enough, one's memories can be as precious a thing as one's life. You might almost consider them interchangeable. What? How? That's a question best left unanswered for now. But listen well. If you ever need to weigh memories against something else asked of you, when the time comes, make sure you choose what you can't afford to lose. Huh?
Are we gonna get another ominous monologue of Shigure? Yep.
The dark, you call a home.
A song for those who chose the black rose over the cherry blossom, and a curse keeping a dragon from attaining his own private paradise. The curse affects all those who visit the invisible kingdom.
Okay, so he was saying black rose with the cherry blossom, so he's talking something to do with... I'm guessing what's happening is each path causes a different dimension. Part 1 was a dimension where you went the birthright path. This is the dimension where you go the conquest path. And they're intertwining somehow. Or will at some point. I don't know. That's my guess, though.
The key to escaping it is the stone left behind by the dragon. Follow those who hold it to never stray from their path. To do so means succumbing to the curse and forgetting all that you knew. Your purpose in life, those you hold most dear, even your innermost feelings will be washed away on the tide.
And we got Magic Taker, which was the reward for... you only actually get this if no one dies. So otherwise you don't get a reward. But that does it. So, interesting. Things are rather confusing. I don't know how this is going to tie together well. I'm sure it'll tie together rather revelation-like, but we'll see. We'll see. But, I mean, the maps so far, I got really salty over that map, but it was a decent map. I will give it that. There were pillars for defense. There was the tiles in the middle for dealing with Shiro. I got really salty trying to figure that out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Xenologue and this portion of the Heirs of Fate, and I will see you all next time. Bye!